Touching Channel, Samson Joe here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokémon Unbreakable Ties Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we made a start to our adventures here in the Archivia region, and we got our first Pokémon. And it is an egg right now, so I'm guessing it's going to hatch as part of the story? Yeah, I'm guessing it's going to hatch as part of the story, so I don't know what it's going to be, so we'll see what happens. We're also going to head down to the beach and go and have a party with our friends. The summer night's breeze feels so nice, don't you think? It's a shame we can't set off together tomorrow. Joe has such bad luck. It's pretty unfortunate, though. That won't stop what I've been waiting years to start tomorrow. At last, I will be able to leave home and become the best trainer in the world. Yeah, I see. You're sure about that? Then you'll have to beat me. Hi, Joe. You finally made it. Do you want to go to the bridge and take a look in the view? Take in the view. That's not a bridge. That's a pier. What's wrong, Joe? Hey, look at that! It's Volbeat and Illuminese. That's like Elamise. They're doing their firefly dance, supposed to symbolise love, if I remember correctly. That was beautiful. Don't you get to see something like that? You don't get to see something like that very often. There's Latios and Latios. Are those Pokemon? Yes, they're Latios and Latios. I don't know why they're here. I don't remember seeing those silhouettes in my books. It looks like they're playing. They're gorgeous. Maybe they're heading somewhere. I really didn't expect this. I wonder what kind of Pokemon they are. Hey, what's happening, Joe? What's happening to you? That must be the egg. It's about to hatch. Riolu. Riolu! Jonesing Riolu! I kind of had a feeling that this would be my starter. Because there is, in the options menu when you start the game, there is such a thing as a Lucario lock. And I'm guessing in a Lucario lock, it is basically it's game over when you lose your Lucario. And so I was kind of guessing that my starter would be a Lucario based on that assumption. And I'm right. I didn't want to say anything just in case spoilers. I'm trying to go into this game as blind as possible, but some things aren't. Some things are harder to be blind on than others. Anyway, we have a Riolu here. Awesome. I have a nickname for my Riolus and Lucarios. I call them Bits. I'd like to know if those two Pokemon had anything to do with that egg hatching. Who cares? Joe has a Pokemon now and we can all travel together. I'm really happy for you, Joe. Blah. Always so carefree, Ilya. Guys, now that we all have a Pokemon, let's have our first Pokemon battle. My Pokemon just hatched from an egg. My Pokemon is level 1. Unless otherwise stipulated. That's a very good idea. Let's see who has the better Pokemon training skills. We'll see what you made of. We'll see what you're made of. You may begin. Go, chick! Let's give it our all. Alright, I guess here we go. The first battle of a new game. Oh yeah, okay. I'm already level 5. Good. I was a little worried. I was a little worried that I was not going to be level 5. Even though that my egg just hatched. I mean, quick attack is probably the better option. I don't really know if Fate will actually do anything right now, so quick attack is the better option. One more quick attack. Nice! First victory. Awesome. I did not get level 6 from that. Wow, I had a great time. You and your Pokemon, Noble are really phenomenal. Torchic and I will keep improving, no doubt about it. Well, it's nice to witness this battle. It's my turn. Can someone heal me? I've been waiting for this for a long time. You better be careful. Go, go. Can someone heal me? Did someone heal me? Because I have like 9 HP. I'm not ready for this. No, someone did heal me. Good. I was a little worried. I was a little worried. Okay, you already have Absorb, which means in other words, Torchic already had an Ember too. I don't have elemental moves. Can I use my first elemental move? I do have Leafage! What the hell, game? This Rico has Leafage and Absorb. I mean, I still win, but that was a closer match. I wasn't expecting them to have Leafage and Absorb. I was thinking one or the other. And we were learning Counter. I'm going to get rid of Foresight for that. That is an elemental move, but it's not a good one. I was like hoping for something like Mach Punch or Brick Break, but you know, that's a bit too much to ask, isn't it? You did better than I expected. Looks like we're still a little green. We have to train hard. Get ready, Trina. That was a great battle. Congratulations to both of you. Well, I'm heading home. We should get up early tomorrow and set out for our trip. Hey, wait, don't go yet. What do you want now? Party! Isn't this a party? It isn't a party without a toast with your friends. Do your kiddie stuff without me. I'm turning in. Derek! Yeesh! Fine, Ilya. A toast to future Pokémon Masters. Cheers! Tastes pretty weird. Well, time to go. So in this region, I believe we are adults going into, you know, like college students going into the Pokemon world. Because if we look at the Pokemon relationships guide here, it mentions that it mentions about Ilya. She's 17 and she loves food, beer, and teasing Derek. But the thing I'm trying to get on is on beer. So we are all the legal drink. We must have all be at the legal drinking age of this region. So that must be a thing. It's so hot. I hate sweating. I'm gonna go and get some ice cream. My boyfriend smells sweaty. He's lucky he has money. Otherwise, we would have broken up. Wow, you're gonna break up with him because he's smelly? Because you live on a hot beach on the beach? You know, you live on the beach where it's going to get hot? Maybe don't live on the beach? There's a bunch of these beachline houses. Poor thing. I know, it's pretty hot. I prefer not to live on the beach. Hello. I lost my nerve. I think I'm incapable of telling her how I feel now. Looks like my friend wants to tell me something. I don't know what. And now you may never know. I heard people say they've seen the legendary Latios and Latios on this beach. I just saw the legendary Latios and Latios on this beach. And now we're returning home. You're finally home. Where did you run off to? The beach? I see. You ended up getting a Pokémon. Anyway, where are your grades? I mean, I'm going to tell her the truth. Because that's the thing to do here. But I don't know if she'll believe me. But that's the truth. She's gonna hate me again for saying this, but the option to become a doctor isn't here. So maybe I'll just say travel the world. Hold on a second, honey. Let me ask one thing. I take it that you had a Pokemon battle to say such a thing. What did you feel while you were battling? It was amazing. Glad to hear that, Joe. What does that matter? That's not the way to look at things. Not even your father, when he travelled the world, managed to. Marta! Wow. Our mum has a name. And Dad used it on her. It is true that when I set out, when I was very young, because I wanted to become a Pokemon master. It was my dream since I was little. Not all of us can fulfill our dreams, And in the end, I had to settle for working as a painter on a construction site. I lost my chance. Do you still think you have yours? But still, you have yours. And if you truly feel that it is what you want, I cannot say no. But I also want you to be safe. I love you. And I worry about your safety and your future. So if you want to fulfill your dream, I want to verify with a Pokémon battle that you can travel across the Archibia region. Get ready, because this old man does not mess around. That is a sniggle. Okay. I mean, I'm going to quick. I could counter, but the fact is I really don't want to. I mean, now I could probably counter. I was expecting him to have an actual move, not just sketch. Oh, we're learning medical. Our first steel type. Awesome. I see you're capable of travelling, Archibia. Congratulations, dear. You're better than I imagined. You have definitely gotten the strength from your father. They certainly resemble you when you were young. Just like the man I fell in love with. I'm exactly the same as back then. I'm a beast. Alright, don't overdo it. I suppose the time has come for you to inherit this then. First of all, I'd like to give you this. This is my old bandana. My father gave it to me when I travelled with Pokémon when I was young. Now I would like you to wear it. Put it on your own. You obtained Dad's bandana. I would also like to give you this last thing for your journey. An EXP share! Thanks, Dad! That is the EXP share. I suppose you learnt about them in school. Honey, at least take this so I won't worry. A medical kit. An emergency kit acting like a Pokémon Center on the go. Oh, that's cool. This is a first aid kit. Take it with you and you can heal your Pokémon when you're away. If you run out of supplies, you can refill them at the Pokémon Center. Oh! Okay, so you only get limited use of this first aid kit then. Okay, that's interesting. That said, go to sleep. Tomorrow, a long journey awaits you. Meanwhile, Ilya got drunk again, and I had to take her home in the end. Oh, you're finally home, Derek. I almost thought you wouldn't come back. It got a bit late in the end. I told you not to stay out at night. Anything could happen to you. I hardly ever go out. Silence! Listen to your father. Sorry. Go to your room now. Yes, father. me who she was. I already told you that your mother died in an accident several years ago. And how did it happen? I don't know anything about that. It was never fully investigated. That's concerning. Anyway, if you travel and seek information, you might end up learning something about it. I see. Well, Father, it's been a pleasure. I'll be leaving the house tomorrow. Why did he have to ask me that question? It was all because of their existence. I miss my wife. Anyway, the past is the past. I'll keep watching TV and drinking beer. That's not a good thing to do. Don't do that. The next morning... Before I go, I should put Dad's bandana on Riola. Alright, it's time to start our journey. I guess it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, hello. Hi, honey. Chansey and I are off this summer. So, I will be home if you need anything. We have enough equipment to heal your Pokémon in a pinch. And I'm sorry for the way I acted yesterday. You know, I worry about you or future. I am your mother, and I have to nag you when it's called for, I suppose. I get that. I start realising that with my own mum breaking the fourth wall here. Become what your father could not be. Good luck on your journey. I love you. Alright, so I guess we're ready to go on our journey. Hello. She's focused on playing. Oh, I was kind of hoping she'd give me some Pokeballs and stuff, but no. Where's Route 1? Route 1 is this one. Wait, Joe. Good time we found you just in time. At least you didn't bolt off like Derek. I didn't have time to give him anything. Anyway, I'll catch up with him later. You'll need a Pokédex and some Pokéballs. You obtained a Pokédex and 5 Pokéballs. Ladies and gentlemen, the lock starts now. Alright, we're going to look for Derek. He'll need a town map or something. Let's go, side up. I want to hit a cafe. I'm hungry. I don't know if those two will ever make it to a cafe. Well, I have to go look for Derek. I doubt the professor will find him. Even though Derek seems to be so independent, he needs me by his side. By his side. He can get lost even with the map. Now that I think of it, speaking of maps, did the professor give us one? We'll need to go and find him. I'll go on ahead before I lose sight of him. You can now use the encounters function in the menu to see which Pokemon are on each route. Take a look. Okay. Encounters. Ooh, there's a Dex Nav function. That's cool. Okay, so on this route I can see all these Pokemon. And Magikarp via fishing. Okay, interesting. I mean, this is a Nuzlocke, so we will honestly see what we get. Okay, so this is the beach line. Hello. This is a classic house with nothing but Magikarp. What a pain. Yeah, I can't help you there. Want a rod? I'm short on cash. Go out, figure it out yourself. Alright, fine. I guess I'll figure it out myself. I was kind of hoping he'd give me a rod. I want that item. But I'm gonna have to go for a Pokemon. Alright, my encounters are Lotat. Interesting. I'm gonna medal for you because you should resist that. I don't want to accidentally kill you because of, quick attack. Alright, that's enough damage. I should be able to catch this. Pokeball go! Legend Joe. Yay! System never fails. Awesome. Okay, so what do I want to call you? Lily. I guess that's a free encounter. I mean, it's still my Route 1 encounter. My encounter could have been a Zoro. I'm just saying that I get my Pokeball back. That's what I mean by it's a free encounter. Seeders. Yeah, I know how to play Bide. I'm not dumb. I know how to play Bide. Okay, you have a low tab yourself. Okay. Ooh. This one I don't mind about killing. It's not my no tab. Is my XP share on? Ah. Yes, it is. Okay. A potion. Nice. Right, I'm going to heal my Pokemon. My mum said she had enough healing supplies to heal my Pokemon. So, hopefully she'll heal my Pokemon. Thank you. Alright, cool. I was considering doing a nickname theme for this series. I'm sort of glad I didn't decide to do one. But my idea for a nickname theme was going to be popular fizzy drinks for this series. It looks Pokemon. Sorry. I'm training my Pokemon in this round. It will probably be the easiest one for novice trainers. Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to have to do. But for the moment in time, I'm trying to get Riolu as many levels as possible before I start grinding loads out. We really got to level 4, so that's a start. Okay, I can handle that. Awesome. And this is Lynette Town. Alright. This is where we're gonna probably end off the episode. We have a Pokemon. We have 2 Pokemon. We can end off the episode here. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Join us next time when we'll continue on our adventures here in the Arcadia region, and we'll take a look around this town. Off screen, I am going to grind up my Lotad so it's at least the same level as my Riolu. So I'm going to go for level 8, maybe I might go to level 10 on each of my Pokemon. I haven't quite decided yet, but I want to make sure I'm ready for what's coming up in the game. I don't know what's coming up in the game, but I want to make sure I'm ready for whatever it is. Anyway, until next time, I am Lantern Joe. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching part 1 if you did. And of course, till next time, meet the Pokemon get to Lhasa. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night!